What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here to SuperNerdCM613 and doing just kind of a little bit of a New Year celebration. A happy 2025 and hope you guys all had a safe and fun and festive Happy New Year's as my music decides to just cut out on me for some reason. Doesn't want to cooperate? No? Okay. There we go. Let's just do that. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support so far. I know I've been kind of dabbled in coming back into content creation in 2024. Did a bit of a Fortnite stream on the channel randomly a few weeks ago. And of course, finally put my money where my mouth is. And the Iron Man review is up on the channel if you guys want to check that out. Much appreciated in continuing the support. Again, social links are all in the description below. I'm pretty much on everything. I'm on the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Blue Sky, and all the other fun things in between. So make sure you guys check it out on my socials. Links again there in the description. But we got some other tidbits to talk about some stuff. What's going to happen in 2025? How's your 2025 looking out? We got a lot of things to just kind of, well, just briefly touch upon since I haven't uploaded since the Fortnite stuff. And what my plans are for 2025. And those of you who followed me before in the past, you may know that I tend to get sometimes a little ahead of myself as far as over planning content and making and setting these really high, crazy standards and goals for future, content and whatnot. But I'm kind of taking things one step at a time and seeing things how play out. I'm also going to talk a little bit about some movies and TV shows I'm definitely very interested in. And let me know your guys' thoughts. What are you guys looking forward to in 2025 as far as movies or shows? Again, hit me up in those comment section down below. You can see on my display here, there's an earth-shattering smanter of different IPs and different, copyrighted and movies and TV shows out there and properties that are coming out in 2025, and maybe some other content I'm going to be doing and reviewing. So if you look here on the screen, obviously you can see one big movie I'm looking forward to the most is definitely Captain America: Brave New World. Obviously, big Marvel fan, in case you can't tell from both the Iron Man review and the goddamn logo. That's essentially the Marvel Studios logo done in my own image. That's going to change up. I'm looking to hopefully explore some other options as far as other things to review. Biggest ones on my list, as you can probably see from the screen up on here. Obviously, still a wrestling fan from my OK Fabe days, but also a big fan of BoJack Horseman, Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, things of that nature. So looking forward to, maybe we'll do some reviews on those, maybe some Dragon Ball reviews as well. Not just going to stick to just Marvel movies and movies and TV shows only. Going to branch out some other stuff, but we'll see how things play out. Love to hear some suggestions from you guys. I am working on the Hulk script. Hulk is about halfway done, the Incredible Hulk, the 2008 one. I'm about halfway done with the script for reviewing that one, with the goal that maybe we'll get all of the phase 1 stuff out of the way, and then we'll just kind of see how things play out. I do want to play more games here on the channel. I think we're going to do a little bit more once 2K25 comes out, and doing some more some wrestling content, obviously. Maybe even doing some things like, an EFED or something like that. I don't know. We're still going to see how things play out. But real quick, as far as the movies and TV shows that are looking forward to in 2025, as I mentioned before, Captain America: Brave New World is definitely up there on my list. Superman trailer dropped a couple of weeks ago, I think right before Christmas Eve. And gotta say, it visually looks phenomenal. I'm very optimistic. A little curious with James Gunn taking the helm on this one, but I think that he's done a pretty good job, and so far with all his other properties, mostly team ups that's involved either the Guardians of the Galaxy or the Suicide Squad. But I'm looking forward to Superman. I think Superman's going to be a pretty big success. 28 years later is another film coming out, which is of course the Rage virus continuation of that from like 28 days later, 28 nights later, or 28 weeks later, excuse me. 28 years later should be very, very fun. Looks great. I'm looking forward to it. Jurassic World Rebirth is coming up 5 years post Jurassic World Dominion. An expedition braves isolated equatorial regions to extract DNA from 3 massive prehistoric creatures from groundbreaking medical breakthrough. They're not done with this Jurassic Park franchise. They're just not. It's just gonna. I've heard some rumors about a reboot. I don't know how true that is, like rebooting the entire franchise, but I think I've heard that Rebirth might be either the beginning or the end. We'll see how it plays out. Happy Gilmore 2, we know, is coming to Netflix, I believe, very, very soon, as is Monday Night Raw on January 6th. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back with some Raw reviews here on the channel. We got Karate Kid coming out, Legends, in 2025. We also have, let's see, the live action How to Train Your Dragon is also coming out too. As I mentioned before, Captain America Brave New World. They are doing a live action Snow White, which we've seen some pictures of in online surfacing. And again, it's Disney trying to do the whole, we're going to make this live action again. So, hey, listen, I thought Little Mermaid was actually better than it was, received, but we'll see how things play out with that. Fantastic Four, as you see in the logo up at the top right-hand corner, Fantastic Four, first steps. We've seen the teaser trailer. We've seen Marvel's first family and how they're going to appear on the big screen for the third, well, technically the fourth time, if you count the two sequels beforehand from, the two movies from Fox, and then of course the weird Fantastic. I'm kind of a little hesitant with Fantastic Four. I think that's obviously one of the bigger franchises that Disney acquired with the Fox Studios merger. Deadpool and Wolverine crushed it, so I'm curious how Fantastic Four is going to fit into everything, and I'm curious how much on their own they're going to be able to stand. As far as an IP, we're getting another Mission Impossible movie, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I was never big into Mission Impossible. Like, it wasn't, not that I didn't like it. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but just Mission Impossible was just, it was hard for me to sink my teeth into. As you see in the bottom left-hand corner, we got a live-action Lilo and Stitch. Again, visually looking pretty good. Much like Crypto in the Superman trailer, CGI can be done and done well, but it sometimes is far and few between. The Thunderbolts, also coming from Marvel Studios, the third film, coming out in 2025. That's actually looking to be, again, that's, if you're going to put James Gunn to any project, Thunderbolts I thought would be the actual perfect one. I'm a big fan of a lot of the characters in this one. I'm a big fan of Winter Soldier and Bucky Barnes. I am a big fan of U.S. Agent John Walker. There's Red Guardian's a treat. So there's a lot of fun things about Thunderbolts coming up in the near future. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what we got here. The Minecraft movie. I don't know what to expect, if anything, out of this movie. I just genuinely do not. I'm not sure how we're going to go about with that one. And then I do believe we're getting, let's see here, I'm looking through Avatar, Fire and Ash, sequel of Way in the Water. Let's see what else we got here. Looking through all the other big things, Mortal Kombat 2. I like the first one. You could tell that they were like, it's the start of a franchise, but we'll see how that comes out. But yeah, those are kind of the big ones. Oh, and then there is of Welcome to Derry, which apparently is going to be a TV series that will follow the events of the time leading up to the first Stephen King It film. This is kind of dangerously teeter-tottering on the, we're going to milk this IP and franchise and universe as much as humanly possible. I say that with the earth-smattering amount of IPs that are currently on the screen right now. But I just, I get a little nervous when it comes to, like, we're going to do this sequel or this prequel, or we're going to do this, or we're going to do that. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Big Bang Theory was a big success, so they did Young Sheldon. Now they're doing a spin-off of Young Sheldon. So you're doing a spin-off of a prequel to a show, and it's like, how much more can you milk out of this? It's just crazy. But I got some other fun things coming down the pipeline. 2025, I'm, again, being optimistic in terms of how content's going to be coming out. We'll see how things play out. Again, I am very big on your guys' suggestions, so make sure you hit me up on all the socials and let me know your thoughts, or even in the comment section. What you guys want to see or hear or have reviewed in the near future. I am still coming off of What If Season 3. I viscerally hated What If. I just really did not like it whatsoever. I shouldn't say whatsoever. It was not geared towards me. It wasn't my thing, so I'm a little bit reviewed out. I don't want to even touch What If right now at this point in time. But as I said before, right now the major thing on my plate is Hulk. Hulk is, the script is halfway done. I'm halfway done writing it out, and so I'm hoping, my goal is hoping maybe by end of February I'll have everything I need to put together, maybe even before then, with the idea being maybe MCU Phase 1 being done in its entirety, and then some sprinklings of stuff in between. You never know. I might do some random rants. Again, wrestling reviews might be coming back on here, so we'll never know. But that's the beauty in the hodgepodge of this channel, is that you don't know what you're going to get. But you got some suggestions, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hit me up on all that social media, as I mentioned before, and yeah, we'll see you guys really in the near future. Make sure you hit that bell so you're notified if I do randomly go live for some gaming streams. And yeah, that being said, you guys, hope you had a hopefully a better 2024 than most people did. And that being said, if you didn't, let's make 2025 kick a lot of ass. All right. Until the next time, guys, take it easy.